Welcome back into another episode of Hefe's World. And if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. But let's go ahead and get right into it. We are doing the Raw review episode. Raw kicked off with CM Punk coming out to the ring, cut a promo, followed by Gunther coming out, cutting a promo of his own, dropping the mic and leaving. After that, we got backstage to Stephanie Valkyr. She was interviewed. That was cut off by Naomi. Naomi cuts a promo and then walks off laughing. And then we get back to the ring for our first matchup of the night between Rusev and Sheamus. Great back and forth action, but that Sheamus ends up finally picking up a victory against Rusev in. And then we get backstage. We see El Grande Americano being interviewed. Um, that is interrupted by Dragon Lee. They end up fighting, and the security ends up breaking that up. Back to the ring, we see the New Day coming to the ring, and backstage we see a quick promo between I'm sorry, Bayley and Lyra Valkyria, where we find out that Bayley and Lyra will be teaming up later on tonight for the in a tag team title matchup between the um, tag team title holders of Raquel Rodriguez and Roxanne Perez. So that matchup will be happening later on tonight on Raw. But we do get back to the ring for a tag team matchup in their own right in the men's division for the number one contender spot. LWO versus the Creed Brothers versus the New Day. Um, the LWO ends up picking up a victory herein, and they are a new number one contenders for the Judgment Day's tag team titles. So we'll see what happens next there. Backstage, we get Io Sky with the Kabuki Warriors real quick. They end up leaving, and in walks Stephanie Valkyr. Her and Io go back and forth, which leads us to a matchup between them later on tonight. After that, we see Dom and Adam Pearce. AJ Styles, after Pearce walks off, is seen dressed as a janitor. And then the New Day end up walking in. Everybody leaves, and it is just the New Day going back and forth with each other. Grayson Waller ends up appearing. After that, we get back to the ring. Becky Lynch comes out. She cuts a promo, calls out Lyra Valkyria. Lyra comes out. They go back and forth. Lyra ends up hitting Becky with her own finishing move. And then Bayley's music hits, and we are set for tag team action between Bayley, Lyra, and the tag team title holders of Raquel and Roxanne. Um, Winners and still tag team champions, Raquel Rodriguez and Roxanne Perez. After a great tag team matchup between both of these guys, Dom and Becky did get involved, so it was only inevitable that Bayley and Lyra would lose that matchup. Backstage, we do get an interview with Sami Zayn. And then he is seen heading to the ring. After that, we do see Dom and Pierce backstage again. Back to the ring. Sami Zayn and Karrion Kross go back and forth at it, and the winner of this matchup ends up being Karrion Kross with the help of Scarlett and a steel pipe. Backstage, we do get Pierce and AJ outside of the trainer's room, and Dom ends up attacking AJ from behind, and he says, "I'll see you at SummerSlam." Back to the ring, we are finally set for the Io Sky versus Stephanie Valkyr matchup. Absolutely, match of the night for sure. Io Sky's been putting on absolute five-star matches as of late, and Stephanie Valkyr in her own right is putting on absolute five-star matches as well. But the winner of this matchup by DQ was Stephanie Valkyr as the Secret Service made their way to the ring, and then Chelsea Green would attack Stephanie from behind. Um, this that led to Io Sky trying to help her, but Naomi ended up attacking them from behind, and Rhea Ripley's music would end up hitting, and they would end up getting everybody out the ring and having Rhea, Io, and Stephanie Valkyr standing tall. After this segment, we do get Paul Heyman coming out next with Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed. They start to cut a promo, but Roman Reigns' music hits. He gets into the ring, and Paul begins his promo. He tries to sway Roman Reigns back over into the fold, but Roman Reigns, of course, denies it. Cuts a promo. Heyman ends up giving Braun Breaker the mic. He cuts a promo. Roman, of course, fires back, but he ends up throwing the mic at Braun and hits him with the Superman punch. And here we go. Braun and Bronson, of course, end up getting the upper hand on Roman with a spear. And as Bronson Reed is going to go for a tsunami. Jey Uso's music hits. He comes down to the ring, takes both men out, and we get a double spear from Jey and Roman to end Monday Night Raw as they both stand tall. So we finally get Roman and Jey back on the same page, and can't wait to see what's next for next week's episode. Just make sure you guys hit that subscribe button down below. I'll hit you guys with the preview of SmackDown later on this week. And just remember, this is Hefe's World, and you're just living in it.